Oh, well, those aren't outfits you see every day. I take it you're not from around here. You wouldn't happen to be those monstrums everyone's been talking about in the flesh. Crimson King, who is this man? Hey, yeah, thanks again for the fork. Oh, don't tell me. What's up? Well, now, I never would have guessed. That was nothing short of astounding, almost like magic. Are you sure this is okay, revealing your true identity? It would seem the trick is on the other foot this time around. Exactly what happened after you broke out, or have you always possessed this power? It's a long story. I haven't played any other Ys games though, so I'm a little behind. You relay the entire story of how things have played out to inmate 2112 in full detail. I see. That all was it? You must be that adventurer the guards keep gossiping about. Allow me to introduce myself in turn. My name is Parks. Hey, glad to see you're doing well, sure. As well as no one can do locked up in the cell, I suppose. I'm surprised you returned to the prison at all, much less to investigate. But let me tell you now, that getting a full picture of this place will be far from easy. What makes you say that? Just getting here was hard enough already. Prison's interior features a complex layout of securely locked sectors. Even the guards themselves have difficulty traveling between them. With that in mind, I can only imagine how much harder it will be for you. And what should we do now? As you may know, Baldur Prison once operated as a fortress. There may yet remain a good many escape routes to the outside, owing to that. If I were to guess, that underground passage you snuck in from was one such route. So you mean we'd have to find those other ones and try sneaking in again? It would appear so. It won't be easy, but also sounds like fun. You think so? I certainly wouldn't expect any less from the self-proclaimed adventurer. Parks, right? Do you have any sort of agenda here in the prison too? It's just, well, you seem to have gathered a fair bit of information. Well now, aren't you a perceptive one, miss? Okay, just reveal your identity too. Krisha Pendleton. Ah, from the company. You have a different air about you from the rest of your family. Even more so if you're colluding with an escaped felon in a place like this. Well, that's because, no need to be so nervous. You're doing this because you have to, no? You're here on no one's accord but your own. I can see it in your eyes. Yeah, that's right. Same goes for me. I came to this prison seeking the whereabouts of a friend. You did? Who's you looking for? A young man whom I've been unable to get a hold of for quite some time. This is the last place he should be, but I heard reports stating as much nevertheless. Couldn't understand how or why. There's no crime he could be guilty of after all. Have you managed to find him yet? In a sense, apparently he's being held in a different sector. I'm afraid I'm at a limit as far as investigating the place goes. Yeah, break out with us at this point. You know our true identities. Ah, so you're inviting me to escape with you again. True, this would be the most opportune time for it. Certainly sounds preferable to breaking out of here on my own. But, are you sure about this? I don't have powers like the two of you. Hopefully you're reliable. I suppose that's about as much as I can hope for. Very well then, I suppose this isn't the first time you've bailed me out, as it were. Can I count on the two of you to escort me out of the prison? Of course. Let's get it. Wow, you could break locks now? Just like that? No forks required anymore, it seems. Now then, lead the way, you two. It's time I took a stand myself. Oh, Krisha, whatever could you mean? That sound! It's the warning bell. Seems they've caught on to our little scheme. There they are! Wait, you're the White Cat and Crimson King? How'd the Monstrums manage to break in? We gotta take care of him before we slip into the waterway. Let's go, Crimson King. This should be easy. You guys are just humans. Oh, well, I was right. That was easy. Half flip level up? Okay. So skills level up in this game. Interesting. Ugh, too strong. No, you're just too weak. That's how it goes in the game world. Why are the Monstrums helping a prisoner escape? We're just. Come on now. Now's our chance. Let's go. I read that differently, but it meant the same thing. We're the Phantom Thieves, except we're just. Adol and Krisha managed to shake off the pursuing guards soon after. They then proceeded to escort Parks over to the entrance of Cloaca Maxima. After safely making their escape, the three headed back to their base at the main gates. Looks like the Crimson King and the White Cat snuck into prison. The Crimson King, huh? He's that new monstrum that showed up, right? Guess this means they really are all in cahoots after all. Everyone's already talking about how cool he looks. I wouldn't mind meeting him sometime. All that aside, the fact of the matter is that they're breaking inmates out of prison. What an awful fright. Who knows what kind of criminals those monstrums are freeing. Just what is the Roman garrison doing about all this anyway? As usual, the Hieroglyph Knights are the only ones we can depend on. As for Shadowlord, would have rounded up those monstrums all at once. Makes you wonder why the Knights aren't in charge of guarding the city instead.
I see. So that's what happened in the prison. Anyhow, Adol, take a look at all this. I get that it makes it less conspicuous for us to be coming and going with people here and all. But I'm not especially excited about the whole hiding in plain sight idea. A bar of all things. He might play the part of a quiet old man, but that Parks, he gets the job done.
I'm glad he's so reliable.
Yeah.
You really can't judge a book by its cover, huh? Well, I guess a bar is the perfect place for gathering information.
Nonsense. I couldn't have done it alone. Carla from Pendleton was of great help. And that was thanks to you, Adol.
That reminds me. Carla mentioned she knew trustworthy people who could staff the bar.
Is that so? I wonder who they are.
If I remember right, the bar manager was some guy. He should be here soon.
My word! Look at how gorgeous this place is!
Wow, it really is.
You must be Adol. And a doll you certainly are. You're even cuter than I thought.
Oh, I suddenly don't want to be here anymore.
Doll?
Oh, Dogi. Of course I didn't forget about you. Those biceps are quite simply
Okay, now I'm a little scared.
ravishing.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Shantae. From here on, I will be your lovely bar manager.
He is something else, ain't he?
Maybe he's just what we need.
And I'm Yufa. I'll be your hostess. I can't wait to start working with everyone.
She seems harmless at least.
Good. Now that we're all here, as manager, I wish to discuss the first order of business.
No, who made you manager? Can't Dogi just be manager? You are not manager. You're the barkeeper, that's it.
Without one, a bar wouldn't be a bar at all.
And what's that?
My dear Adol, why don't you take a guess?
A bar's gotta have alcohol.
Oh no, but so close. The booze comes after we decide on the menu. Give up? The answer is simple.
I mean, I know the answer. It was literally the other dialogue option.
What the bar needs is a proper name.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was food.
You're right, Shantae. A name is important.
Don't worry. I picked out a perfect name just for you, Adol darling. Are you ready for this?
I hope it's not something inappropriate.
Hey, you and me both.
I heard you travel quite a bit, Adol. But because of your predicament, you're no longer able to do so.
Oh, you don't say.
You're a flower capable of planting your roots anywhere, no matter how barren or harsh. And when spring arrives, a cute, robust yellow flower will bloom. Soon after, it becomes a fluffy cloud of little seeds that float into the wind on a new journey. You, my dear Adol, are a dandelion, and that's what this bar shall be called. I was aghast when Carla told me what happened to you, but I will do everything I can to help you float into the wind again.
Dandelion, huh? I like the sound of that.
I gotta admit, it's a pretty good name.
You see, I was confident they'd be great. They're perfect for the job.
Yeah, I have to say, I was skeptical, but I think we'll be just fine.
I'm glad everyone's happy. By the way, Adol darling, I have a message for you from Carla.
Oh, is she opening up her own shop?
Oh, hello, Adol.
See you later, Shinku. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna end stream in like 10 minutes, I think. We're almost done. Literally when the game gives me a chance to save, we're probably wrapping up. We're almost at the 4-hour mark. What are you up to?
I guess there's no use hiding it. The truth is, I've always wanted to open a flower shop.
Why a flower shop? I mean, you're pretty, but other than that.
You see, I was relying on the White Cat's powers, hoping it would help people. But it wasn't helping anybody. Not truly. All this time, I was either hiding behind the Pendleton name or the White Cat. That's why I decided to do something. Not as a member of Pendleton, nor the White Cat.
But as Krisha. I've seen this character arc thing, but not a bad one, you know?
But as me, Krisha, I'm doing this for myself.
Your character's gonna be about finding your true path and true purpose in life, I bet. Takes a lot of courage.
Thanks. I built the shop and picked these flowers all by myself. I wanted to give it a personal touch. And best of all, I can consult for my own business free of charge.
I support your decision.
Oh, thank you, Adol. Before this, everything I did was a result of a decision someone else made for me. But you're different, Adol. You travel on a road to your own destination. And if a road doesn't exist, you make one.
That's what adventurers do.
Yes. I think you've inspired me to be brave. Like you, Adol.
Look, they're building something new here.
Are you opening a shop here?
Yes, ma'am. It'll be open for business very soon. I hope you'll all have a chance to visit. What kind of shop is it gonna be?
It's already a lovely sight for sore eyes in this dreary part of town.
Does that child not see the flowers right there?
Thank you for doing this, Adol. It seems this is just what she needed to finally take that first step. She's a smart girl with so much potential, but she's too kind for a place like Pendleton. The company's success is driven by sheer capital and steep profit margins. There's no need for her to be forced into that kind of environment.
Yeah, she doesn't belong there. She's a cinnamon roll. She's way too good for you people.
You don't mince words, do you? Despite her gentle nature and the fact that she's adopted, we're actually quite similar.
She's adopted.
Oh, I suppose I haven't told you, but whether or not we share the same blood is of little significance to me. I wouldn't treat her differently for something as trivial as that.
Yeah, what's gonna happen with you now?
It's business as usual for me. Father depends on my work at Pendleton. It's my duty as his eldest to inherit the family business, after all.
Interesting. So this is the adventurer Adol Kristen.
The generous white cat would hardly be seen again in the shanty town. Naturally, some of the residents expressed their resentment toward her, but the positivity of a single voice resonated over them. That voice belonged to Krisha, cheerfully advertising the day's freshest arrangements. It was the first budding flower of many more to come in the shanty town. Oh, you weren't saying goodbye. You were saying I see you. I know what you mean, Shinku. My mistake. Meanwhile, game, don't thrust me into cutscenes. I really wanted to wrap up at the 4-hour mark, but that might not be able to happen. The game might say lull, no. Right when the game gives me a chance to move, we are ending stream though. Am I back in prison? My head's killing me. How long have I been out for? Looks like I'm in the prison cell. It's so quiet here. Wait! How am I back in prison? I should take a look around. What? So confused. There appears to be something shimmering on the floor. Adol extended his arm with all his might, reeling the shining object with his fingers.
You're finally awake.
Yeah, please tell me what's going on here, game. Where am I?
As you can see, you're in Baldur Prison.
How long?
I'm afraid I don't know. I've just been assigned to watch you. Sorry, but I can't allow that. I'll bring you food and water, and I'll check up on you on my rounds. Don't try anything funny, okay? Even if you somehow get out of that cell, you'll never find your way out of the prison.
I mean, I was out of the prison.
Recently, some monstrum called the Crimson King supposedly snuck in.
Wait, am I like some kind of... Am I like a different Adol? As weird as that sounds. Because I'm clearly the Crimson King. Whatever, maybe the game will explain it later. Maybe I'm supposed to be confused.
There was a big fuss about it, but we're safe here. No one gets in or out. We're in the most secure part of the prison, the special sector.
Hey, chapter 2 end. Can I save my game, please? Why is my Nox thing going down? What? 78 Twilight Shards. The game's not going to give me an option to save, really? A few days later? Okay. Oh, Dandelion stuff. We might have to go a little over, chat. Literally when the game gives me a chance to save. So, you must be the alter ego of the White Cat, huh? Don't take this the wrong way, but I was expecting someone more outgoing. Sorry to disappoint. I thought that if I talked a certain way, I might gradually become more like that. Ah, so that's why you sounded different. I also didn't think Adol would find out the way he did. I'm just happy you felt comfortable enough to visit as is. This bar was designed to be a secure location where monstrums can collaborate. You'll be safe here. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. I didn't know the prison was in such a rough state. I'll need to find you guys a way to check out the other sectors. That's not all. I have a new information to report. Not too long ago, I was digging through a list of prisoners for the past 6 months. I discovered that some people were detained despite having no charges. They're arresting people who haven't even done anything wrong? Those bastards. Wonder how many innocent people are there now. Currently at least 5 I know of. Still, that's not too many falsely convicted citizens to be simple foxpass. I don't know what that means. Your friend, is he one of them? Yes. What if we break into prison? We might find them there. Ah, that's right. What do they look like? I'm afraid I don't know, but any information you could find would help. Adol, be on the lookout for anybody who looks like they might be one of them, okay? And there I thought Baldur was supposed to be a safe place. Speaking of, I hear one of the monstrums is particularly dangerous. Will supposedly attack anyone bearing any semblance of a warrior unprovoked. The Pharaoh Hawk, right? Oh yeah, what's he like? Well, how to put this? He's aggressive and rowdy, with a bad temper to boot. He's not even afraid of the Roman soldiers or hieroglyph knights. He's also been especially unruly when he gets drunk. Also, I guess Hawk is gonna be our next member. Now that sounds like a guy you lock up and drop the key in the ocean for. Believe me, Warden Belger has been trying for a long time. The Warden's a virtuous man. Yeah. For the time being, Adol, your goal is to undo the barriers around the city. You should also search for other ways to sneak into the prison. I'm coming with you. Let's go, Adol. Chapter 3. Yeah, the Pharaoh Hawk's Fury. Yeah, we're gonna get the Pharaoh Hawk next, I guess. I'm really digging this setup so far. Oh, Adol, nearly forgot. There's something I wanted to show you. But can it wait? What's with the lantern? Yeah. Piques your curiosity, doesn't it? Funny story, last night on my way home from the shop, a woman approached me. She was dressed in black. Said her name was Aprilis. Oh, that woman. Out of nowhere, she hands me this weird-looking lantern. Lantern of Crossing, she called it. Said I could use it to help the Crimson King. Can it help us? I'm just as skeptical as you, Adol. Grimwald Nox you were just talking about. It's like an alternate world monstrums are forced to fight in, right? Apparently anyone, monstrum or not, can get into the Grimwald Nox with this lantern. So I figured, hey, what's there to lose? It's something I could use to help you, then it's alright in my book. I'm counting on you, Dogi. Just like always, partner. That's not all it can do. This lantern can recreate instances of the Grimwald you've encountered in the past. If you think that's something you want to check out, come see me. One last thing. Turns out there's a use for those Twilight Shards you've been picking up. With this lantern, you can exchange them for something that might come in handy. That just about sums it up. Keep giving the good fight out there, alright? Alright, please let me save. Dandelion, a prime location for your hideout. Before you venture into the city, speak to your friends in the Dandelion first. Collaborators, companions who support Adol's Monstrum activities will gather at the Dandelion. More will join as quests are completed and the story progresses. Awesome, this is our base. Love it. Members will provide support during Grimwald. Oh, they support. Interesting. Okay. Alright, perfect. This works out perfectly, chat. This is a great place to wrap up, actually. So I guess when we come back next time, next time we will just start exploring the Dandelion, seeing what it has to offer. But yeah, we're already in chapter 3. Again, we just started the game, but like 2 chapters down already. I don't know how many chapters are in the game, but 2 chapters down. So we'll go on with the game next time. But Ys 9, pretty fun game. Pretty good. I'm enjoying Ys 9 so far. It's got a neat setup with the whole monstrums going on. Also, I'm very interested in about the part where Adol like sneaks back to prison and stuff. That's also very interesting. The game's pretty interesting so far. Combat's pretty fun. Everything's pretty great so far. So yeah, pretty good game. But yeah, those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you all enjoyed. And when we come back next time, we will, we'll just look around the Dandelion, see what's up with Hawk and all that, and make progress in Chapter 3. But yeah, tomorrow, back to SMT5. We're doing SMT5 tomorrow. Thursday will be the finale, the main story finale, not the finale, but the final stream of the main story of Final Fantasy X on Thursday.
Come on, let's go.
Friday will be SMT5 again. We're not going to play Ys 9 for like another week, probably. So, Ys 9 is going to take kind of a back seat. However, after this FF10 stream, I'm going to grind. So, I'll probably take a break of FF10 after this Thursday, so we'll play more Ys 9. But Ys 9 won't be till like next Monday or Tuesday. But we'll get to it. We'll play Ys 9 like every week or something. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.